I'm so sleepy. I had too much fun last night. The time is 7:30 a.m. I'm Takumi Matsumoto, a 19-year-old first-year college student standing on the train. Is she a high school student? She's cute. How does everyone manage to get up so early every day?
Excuse me.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, sorry. Here.
What? Is she about to tell me that she likes me? Can I read it now?
Yes.
It's open. What? Did she make a mistake instead of I like you? What are you talking about? What's this?
It's open. Your zipper?
Seriously? Oh no, it's fully open. I was so embarrassed. I was now wide awake. Oh, this is awkward. Still got 3 more stops to my final destination. Maybe I'll get off at the next station, but that means I'll be late, won't it? I'm just gonna have to sit and endure it. When we finally got to my station, I jumped off the train in a mad dash. 2 weeks later, I was waiting for the bus at the bus stop in front of the station. Oh, it's that girl, the one who saw that my zipper was down. Oh, this is awkward. She's wearing the uniform of a famous private girls' high school. Oh, she must be intelligent. Our eyes met. Oh no. She seemed to have noticed me, but there was no reason for us to call out to each other. 2 years later, when I was in my 3rd year of college, I was waiting for the bus at the bus stop in front of the station again. Maybe this question will be on the exam. Yeah.
Are you sure?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You're that girl from the train. You probably don't remember me.
I remember you. I'm sorry about that time. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything about your zipper being down.
Well, that really embarrassed me at the time, but I'm glad you told me. If I had spent the rest of the day walking around like that, it would have been even more embarrassing. Are you taking your college entry exam by any chance?
Yeah.
I work part-time as a tutor for students taking college entry exams, so I carry a few reference books for high school students.
If you work part-time as a tutor, you must be quite intelligent. May I ask what college you go to?
I go to Tokyo University.
Really? I see. I'm actually applying to Tokyo University as my first choice. I'm just not sure I can get in.
To be frank, it's a very difficult university to get into.
That's right. That's why I'm studying so hard. If the questions you just mentioned are going to come up on the exam, I should go over them one more time.
Well, if they don't come up on the exam, I'll treat you to some sweets. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to impose on you.
Are you honestly going to treat me to some sweets?
Yeah, I promise, but only if they don't come out on the exam.
Okay, only if they don't come out on the exam. If I pass the exam, my parents will buy me a new phone, so I have extra incentive to study hard and pass. May I ask your name? I'm Mei Miyoshi.
My name is Takumi Matsumoto. I'm a junior in college.
Then, can you give me your contact information? I'll contact you if any of those questions don't come up.
Oh, sure. I'm sure they will come up, though. I was almost certain that the questions would come up, so I gave her my number just as a formality. In March of the same year,
I passed! I passed the entrance exam to Tokyo University! Oh, I'm sorry to call you out of the blue. It's me, Mei Miyoshi. Do you remember me?
Oh, I didn't recognize your voice because you were shouting. Yeah, I remember you. Congratulations on passing.
Actually, those questions didn't come up in the exam.
What? Really?
Yeah, I'll bring you the exam so you can see the questions yourself. I'm looking forward to you taking me out for sweets.
Well, okay. I'll take you out for some sweets as a treat for passing.
Thank you so much.
I didn't think she would call me, but I did think she was cute when I first met her. A few days later, we met up at a cafe near the college.
I'm gonna be a student at the same college as you starting in the spring. That's awesome. You're looking for a job now, aren't you? Good luck.
Oh, thank you, but the fact that the question didn't come out in your exam made me lose confidence in myself as a tutor.
All you could do is guess. The people who write the exams try their best to make them as hard to predict as possible.
Well, I guess you could say that.
Are you dating anyone?
Huh? What a surprising change of topic. No, I'm not dating anyone right now.
You're single?
In the spring, I came across May with her girlfriends on the college campus.
Oh, Takumi!
I'm glad you made some friends.
Yeah, Takumi, what clubs are you in?
I'm job hunting at the moment, so I'm not in any clubs.
I see. Fair enough.
I was on my way home from my part-time job one night when... Is that May? What? Does she have a boyfriend? I better keep my distance. I left the area quickly so that May wouldn't notice me. That night, I couldn't get the image of May walking with that man out of my mind. I couldn't sleep at all. A few days later...
Takumi, do you have any free time today?
I have to work today.
Then when might be a good time for you?
Sorry, I'm a little busy right now.
You're job hunting. You should relax on the weekends. Would you like to go out with me?
Sorry, maybe another time.
I see.
Are you sure? She looked like she was about to cry. It's okay, she has a boyfriend. Really? She doesn't seem like such a wild girl. After that, I concentrated on job hunting and stopped talking to May. Eventually, I graduated from college. 4 years later, I got a job and was living a fulfilling life. I was in charge of training newcomers to the company. I'm Takumi, I'm in charge of training the new recruits. If there's anything that you don't understand, please feel free to ask me. Ah, it's May! She must have got a job here. I'm sure she noticed me, but we didn't speak to each other for the whole 3 months of her training. Once the training finished, we had a party to welcome them into the company.
I was surprised to learn that we'll be working together. You're my boss, and it'd be rude to ignore you. So I decided to come over and say hi.
It's been a while since I graduated from college.
Yeah, it has.
I guess it's a coincidence that we're working in the same company now.
I guess so. I was shocked when you turned me down that time.
That time? When do you mean?
When I asked you if you wanted to go out with me. I had to build up so much courage to ask you out on a date.
On a date? But surely that wouldn't have been a good idea, right?
Why is that?
I'm not that kind of guy that goes out with women who have boyfriends.
What? Women with boyfriends? Do you mean me?
Yeah. I saw you walking with your boyfriend one night on my way home from work. You had a bag from the convenience store and you looked very comfortable with each other.
That was my brother. I didn't have any boyfriends in college.
Your brother?
Yeah, we're very close. My brother was worried about me and followed me to the convenience store that night. You thought my brother was my boyfriend, didn't you? That's why you suddenly became cold towards me.
I'm sorry. It seems I misunderstood the situation.
Oh, thank gosh. I finally got that off my chest. At the time, I couldn't figure out why you didn't like me. That was really sad.
I'm so sorry.
Well, Takumi, you'll have to take me home today, and I'll forgive the past.
What? Are you sure you're okay with that?
Yeah, so you should drink plenty of alcohol at the party.
Hey, are you sure you can drink so much so quickly? Are you a strong drinker?
It's fine. I'm in a great mood today. If you stop drinking, I'll tell everyone about your zipper.
This is scary. Hey, are you already drunk? The zipper thing has already passed the statute of limitations, hasn't it? I'm your boss after all. After the party, I decided to take May home as I had promised. The train was almost empty when we got in.
Takumi, it's open.
If you fall asleep, I won't be able to take you home, will I? So stand over there.
Oh my gosh, that's not what I meant.
What? Did I do something wrong again?
No, you didn't. The open thing is me.
What?
I've always loved you, Takumi. Will you be my boyfriend?
Are you sure you mean me?
I would love it if you were my boyfriend.
I feel the same way about you, too. I was so in shock when I saw you with your brother. I think that proves that I like you. My relationship with May was going well. We kept it a secret from the company, and before I knew it, we were living together.
Oh, it's empty.
What? Seriously?
Look, it's empty in here.
Oh, that's right. It wouldn't have been accepted without that.
Concentrate.
I know. It's a big day. I was finishing filling in the blanks on our marriage certificate.
Well, let's go.
Oh! We were heading to the city hall in a few hours. Our newlywed life was about to begin. To May, who dared to give me a note that day on a train. Thank you.
I'm Shota. In May, I confessed my feelings to a younger colleague. I really like you. Would you go out on a date with me? I think we would have a good time together. I'll take good care of you.
I'm very happy to hear that. I also like you a lot, Shota-san. But I'm sorry. I can't answer you right now.
Okay.
Give me a bit of time. I don't want to go into a relationship half-heartedly.
I will wait for you. Just knowing that you are thinking about it makes me happy.
Thank you so much.
She smiled at me, but it was different from the usual smile. It stuck in my head. I could not sleep because of it. The woman whom I confessed my feelings to was called Sana. She was 3 years younger than me, and she was an enchanting woman with a gentle personality. She worked in a different department, but we saw each other a lot at work. Sana-san, please finish this paperwork.
Thanks, I've got it.
We're running low on stationery stock. Can you place an order?
Thanks for letting me know.
Sana seems very well-mannered. She said, "Thank you a lot." I noticed that I was unconsciously following her around the room with my eyes. One day, at the front door of the office, I saw Sana and worked up the courage to ask her out to dinner. Sana-san, there is a restaurant I really want to go to, but it's not the kind of place I can go to alone. Would you accompany me?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Surprisingly, she readily agreed, and we went out to an Italian restaurant. The more time I spent with Sana, the more I liked her. It was very risky to confess my feelings to her. If she rejected me, it would be awkward at work, but the risk seemed to have paid off. That night, I couldn't sleep, and to my surprise, I received a message from Sana-san at 3 a.m.
I'm sorry about today. Do you want to meet me in Warehouse B at lunchtime tomorrow? I will answer your question there.
Okay, I'll see you there. Good night. I was so surprised, but very happy. Still, I was very nervous and couldn't sleep. The next day at lunch, I nervously went over to Warehouse B, and after a while, Sana appeared. What? Why did you lock the door? There was a strange atmosphere in the room.
I want to get this done first. I don't want to be hated for this when the time comes. I would like you to see my body.
What? Sana put her hands on her work uniform and began to slide up her skirt. Then she started to pull down her stockings to her knees.
Look at me!
Wait.
What do you think when you see this? Here, look at this. Tell me what you think.
What? Is it a scar from a burn?
I got this scar in an unlucky accident while I was in elementary school. My mom dropped a pot from the stove. I was rushed to the hospital for treatment, but the scar stayed with me forever. I know it's not nice to see. It's gross. I'm sure you're disappointed that I have a disgusting leg.
It's not disgusting.
You don't have to pretend. I'll be sadder if you reject me later.
I'm not. I'm being real. It doesn't change my feelings about you. I still like you, Sana-san. Trust me. Let's go out on a date.
I can't wear a miniskirt, and I don't go to the beach or pools for the same reason. I think if I'm next to you looking like this, people will say bad things about you because of me.
They won't. Anyway, I prefer pants to skirts. We can go hiking in the mountains or scuba diving in wetsuits.
No, it will happen. It happened before. This scar caused so many bad things in my life. I don't like it. I hate it. I can't stand it.
I will never laugh about it. I won't ask you to do something you won't like. Everything will be okay. Sena-san, can I ask you to give me an answer? Sena-san?
Please be my boyfriend.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
Sena revealed everything to me and seriously confided in me. I hugged her tightly to show her how much I loved her. That very day, everyone who worked at our company found out about mine and Sena's relationship.
Hey, what happened, Sana? Actually... Uh-huh. I'm in a relationship with Shota-san now. He's a really nice guy. What? All this romance, self-declaration?
Does she lay the groundwork casually? Due to Sena's story, I was revered as a hero in the office for making her my girlfriend. After that...
Are you taking good care of Sana-chan?
Yeah, I am. Don't stay and do overtime. You should go home and see Sana-chan. Seriously? I can go? But I still have work to do. I felt like everyone at the office was trying to make life easier for our relationship. No, they were watching us, but I was happy they were. Now we were officially dating.
I'm sorry I told everyone that we were dating. I was just so excited. People have been saying things to you, haven't they?
It's okay. I'm happy about it.
Are you happy?
Yeah. It's nice to have some recognition and support from work.
He is so positive. Shota-san, you're such a positive person. I thought you would be angry at me for that. Many people prefer to keep these things secret from the people they work with. You made me realize that people aren't only interested in the bad things about each other.
What? Maybe I was stupid, but I was just happy to be the person they were gossiping about. At the beginning of our relationship, I learned a lot about Sana's past.
Sana's bum marks on her leg are gross. Ask her to see. What?
One of Sana's closest friends teased her about her burn marks. As a result of this, she felt like she couldn't show her true feelings to other people. How Sana tried to make friends while in university, even though it didn't work out in the end. I got the feeling that all of her self-deprecation was just a test for me.
Meow, meow.
Even when she said that she didn't want to show her leg to other people.
Looks good on me?
When we spent time alone together in my room, she always chose to wear dresses that showed her legs. I'm sure Sana was just seeing how far I'd take it. But I was crazy about her, and I was determined to protect her, so I never got fed up. We had fun together trying to find ways to hide her scars with creams and makeup.
Maybe it needs a darker color. Ugh, that tickles!
Sana, I can't concentrate on what I'm doing. 2 years after we got together, in summer, we went to the beach together for the first time.
I bought my first bikini ever. No one cares about my scar, do they?
Sana's first bikini looked great. Wow, you look so beautiful. I've fallen in love with you all over again. No one cares about your scar.
You think so? Huh? Are you crying?
When I saw her having fun in her bikini, I was overcome with emotion. No, I'm not crying. I've just got sand in my eyes.
Hey, stop it! You're gonna make me cry too. I don't know why.
Honestly, under the strong sunlight, her scar was much more visible than usual. Sana and I never gave it another thought and just enjoyed our time at the beach. 3 years after I told her how I felt, in May, we got married. People in the company were worried about how long it took us. They all urged us to get married faster, but we took our time and waited till we were both ready. In the summer of our 3rd year of marriage, the sea had become a summer staple for both of us. Sana's thighs still had the burn marks, but she no longer lay face down trying to hide them. Every time I saw her smile, I realized that I didn't want to leave her for the rest of my life.
My name is Shota. I recently entered university, so I'm now living alone. I don't want to go to class. I'm lonely and my classes are boring. I had envisioned a happy university life, but when I got there, I found it difficult to make friends because I wasn't an outgoing person.
Good morning, Shota.
Good morning. Speaking of which, there's been one change.
Have you eaten breakfast today?
Yeah, I have.
If you're too busy to make dinner, you should come over to my house. Don't be shy, we're neighbors.
Yeah, but my next door neighbor was a woman called Sana. She was a senior at the same university that I went to, and she seemed to care about me. Sana was a very kind and gentle person, but I was a little concerned about how she stared at me. Oh, she's staring at me like that again today. Well then, I have the first period, so...
Okay, have a nice day.
Did Sana like me? I was flattered that she would like a shady guy like me, but that crazy stare was unbearable. This class is so boring. Do I have to do this every day? I couldn't make any friends at the university today either.
Shota!
Sana,
What a coincidence! Did you also come to buy ingredients for dinner this evening?
yeah,
Cup of noodles, cup of noodles, cup of noodles? That's not a very balanced diet.
I take supplements too.
No, you should come over to my house for dinner tonight. I'll make a nutritious meal full of vegetables.
What? Just us two? Alone? So I was forced to go over to Sana's house that evening. I've never been in a woman's room before.
Make yourself at home, Shota.
Okay. Huh? That stuffed animal is the magical cat from the online game, right?
Yeah, it is. Do you recognize it?
Yes, I play it sometimes too.
Here, you can have this one. I heard that if you have a male and a female magical cat as a set, they will bring you good luck.
What? You don't mind if I keep it?
I want you to have it, Shota.
I had never been popular with women, but I could tell that Sana was fond of me. Sana? You're always staring at me. Does that mean...
What? Did you notice?
It's obvious.
Actually, you look just like my favorite character from my favorite game, Shota.
Oh, really? So that's why you look at me?
Look at this game.
Yeah. Huh. I knew there was no way she liked me. I was a little disappointed that there were no romantic feelings connected to the staring, but it did make sense. When I found out why she was staring at me, it became easier to interact with Sana. Maybe it was because I wasn't self-conscious about it anymore. It's fun to spend time with Sana. The back of the toy is frayed and there's cotton coming out. I must have got it caught on somewhere and ripped it. I stuck my finger in the hole and tried to push the cotton back into the stuffed animal. There was something hard inside the stuffed animal, so I pulled it out. Is this a listening device? No way. No matter how much I look like her favorite character, she wouldn't go this far. Would she? It made me a little bit scared of Sana. The next morning...
Shota, good morning.
Good morning.
I was thinking of making meat and potatoes for dinner today.
Oh, I don't need you to make me dinner anymore.
What?
You're annoying. Please leave me alone. I didn't know what she would do to me after I found out that she'd planted a listening device in my stuffed animal. After that, whenever I saw her, I would say hello, but we wouldn't talk much anymore. A few days later, I came home from university and found a man and woman fighting in front of my apartment. They are in my way. What? Sana?
How did you find out my address?
My love for you led me here.
I thought I told you I wouldn't go out with you.
You and I were such close friends.
But you pretended you were a woman when we met playing the game.
You said you wanted a boyfriend, right? That's why I'm here. What should I do? Santa's in trouble. You're lonely every day, aren't you? I'll come live with you.
Please stop. I'll call the police.
Hey, please take your hand off her. What? Who are you?
Shota!
I'm her boyfriend. Such a shady-looking guy. Hey, Sana, he's joking, right?
It's true.
You idiot! If you have a boyfriend, tell me right now.
Huh?
Sana, are you okay?
Yes. Thank you, Shota.
Who is that guy?
He's someone I met at a party for people who play an online game, and he's been following me around ever since. He even knew where I lived. But I'm glad you helped me. I thought you hated me.
That's because the stuffed animal you gave me had a listening device in it. That's why I decided to distance myself from you.
What? What's that?
What? It was that man who had bugged Sana's stuffed animal. The female magical cat stuffed animal in Sana's room had a GPS in it. We explained the situation to the police and they told us that the man would receive a formal warning.
I'm sorry that I gave you the stuffed animal with the listening device inside of it.
It's okay. I should have told you right away, Sana. It's just that when I first met you, you would stare at me like you wanted to eat me, so I thought maybe you would put the device in there to spy on me. Your attitude totally turned me off.
But now we can go back to normal, right? Like nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
Yay! I'll never let you go, Shota. You're my boyfriend now, aren't you?
I guess so. For the first time in my life, I was hugged by a woman. I was the happiest I had ever been. I was sure she would end up controlling my life.
We've decided to live together. Huh? What? My name is Hinata Kitaoka, and I'm in my 3rd year of university. I live in an apartment with my childhood friend Yuji, whom I met in kindergarten. Huh. You're gonna live with your girlfriend. That's great. So, you want me to move out?
No, I'll move out. We're gonna live in her apartment.
Huh. When?
I'm thinking of moving in a month.
I see. I envy you. I'm moving into her apartment. That's a sentence I wish I could say. It sounds good. That means I won't be able to pay the rent on my own, so I'll have to find another place to live.
Don't worry about it. I've already found you a new roommate. He's a freshman, but he's a good-looking guy who's good at housework.
A handsome guy who's good at housework? I trust that you found someone good for me.
You're not very good at housework, are you? He's a nice guy. I'm sure you'll like him.
But handsome guys are of no use to me.
Don't be jealous. Actually, he's coming around in half an hour, so don't go anywhere.
What on earth? You can't just decide on things without asking me about my plans?
Do you have plans?
No, I just wanted to sound busy.
Okay. So, that's the plan. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Yuji left and I waited for my new roommate. 30 minutes later.
Sorry to bother you. I'm Tsubasa Kagawa. Nice to meet you.
He's a beautiful man. That was my first impression of Tsubasa.
Nice to meet you, Hinata. Yuji and I are very good friends. We're both in the same club at school, and he always takes good care of me.
Nice to meet you. You can call me Hinata. Can I call you Tsubasa?
Yeah, you can call me Tsubasa.
A petite, slim, beautiful boy? His voice is a little high-pitched. I can't help but admire his beautiful face. I explained the house rules to Tsubasa, and we promised to make each other feel comfortable at home. Let's exchange contact information, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. I'll be moving in very soon after Yuji leaves, so I'll see you then.
All right. Tsubasa was a very nice person, just like Yuji said. I was sure I would be able to live with him without any worries. 1 month later, Tsubasa moved in.
Hinata, I look forward to getting to know you.
Is that all of the luggage you have?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a part-time job and gradually get more stuff.
Aren't you tired from moving out of your old apartment? I'll carry your bag.
Oh!
What's wrong? Your face is all red. It looks like you might have a fever.
I'm okay.
I see. That's fine, but I've got to get to my part-time job, so I've got to go. Aren't you tired? You should get some rest.
Thank you so much. I think I'll be fine after I get a little bit of sleep.
I see. I'm going to work. After work, I bought some food for Tsubasa, who I thought wasn't feeling well, and headed home.
Welcome back, Hinata.
How sweet! Is he trying to kill me with his good looks? He's going to end up turning me into a homosexual.
What's wrong, dear? Why are you in such a daze?
I'm fine. You just looked very sweet.
Sweet?
By the way, are you feeling okay? I bought you something to eat.
I'm fine, thank you. I made dinner. Would you like to eat it with me?
You made dinner, did you? What? Did you make this?
Yeah, I did.
I heard that you were good at housework, but you're great! Do you work as a professional court chef, Tsubasa?
It was normal to cook nice food in my family, so I picked it up as a hobby just to see how good I could get. I'm confident it tastes good.
Oh, all right. Are you from a wealthy family? I feel like your mind is much different from a normal guy's.
No, my family isn't that wealthy. You must be hungry after work, right? Come on, eat up.
Yeah, I'm dying of hunger. Tsubasa Kagawa. His family can't possibly own the huge company called Kagawa Enterprise, can they? It's strange that such a wealthy guy would wear worn-out gym clothes as his loungewear, though.
Do you like it?
It's so good! I've never eaten anything this good!
I'm glad you like it. If it's okay with you, I'll continue to make meals for you.
Really? Thank you! I'm glad Yuji brought you here!
Yes! It's worth making people food if they're this excited to eat it.
But you also have a part-time job, so don't overdo it.
Okay, sure.
Oh no, Tsubasa has got me by the stomach! It's only a matter of time before I turn into a homosexual. Tsubasa was very busy with his part-time job, so we rarely saw each other at home. But when he was off work, he would cook for me. We would also sometimes talk in the living room. Tsubasa, you seem to be very busy lately.
I need to work hard at my job to support my lifestyle.
When is your birthday?
Next month on the 20th.
I see. You're so busy, but you always do the chores at the house, and I feel bad that I don't help as much. You've been taking good care of me, so I'll buy you a cake on your birthday to show you my appreciation.
Really? I haven't had a birthday celebration in a long time, so that would make me very happy.
But you're so handsome. You must have a girlfriend. If you do, then you should put her first.
No, I don't have one.
You don't have one? Oh, I've never had a girlfriend, so I'm on a different level of being single. Why am I jealous of him? A month later, on Tsubasa's birthday, I was rushing to pick up the cake I had reserved. It's been a long time since I bought a whole cake. Yuji used to celebrate his birthday with his girlfriend every year. I'd love to celebrate my own girlfriend's birthday one day. While I was thinking that, I arrived at my apartment and heard some voices.
Please leave!
That's not how it works! Is that coming from my apartment? There seems to be someone arguing. As I approached, I came across Tsubasa in a dispute with someone in front of our apartment. I hurriedly intervened. Hey, what's going on? It's nice to meet you. I'm Watanabe, Tsubasa-sama's butler. I'm here to pick up Tsubasa-sama who ran away from home. Ran away from home? Butler? We're disturbing the neighbors here. Why don't we talk inside? I beg your pardon, sir. I'm sorry to disturb you.
Mr. Watanabe, I have no intention of going home. Please tell my father that.
Then who will take over Kagawa Enterprise? There are many things you need to learn before you can take over the company. It's fine that you study at the university, but you can't do so in the same way most other people do. You just can't. I'm not leaving without you today. What? Kagawa Enterprise? Does Tsubasa's family own that big company after all?
I'm never going back to that house again. I have no intention to take over the company.
Tsubasa-sama, how dare you say that? Do you know how hard the master has worked to grow the company to where it is today? Let's all keep calm. If you force Tsubasa to come home now, won't he just run away from home again? Why aren't you listening to him? Mr. Watanabe, Tsubasa is not just the heir to the company, but also a human being. I understand that each of us has our own responsibilities. I respect Tsubasa's personality. Isn't it also a form of love to respect his personality and give him a little freedom? He may even end up changing his mind. It's not me you need to convince, Tsubasa-sama. I'm going to leave, but please promise me that you will contact the master. If you will excuse me. The butler went home. Tsubasa's birthday had taken an unexpected turn, and I was in a hurry to somehow change the atmosphere. Ta-da! Tsubasa, look! Today's a big day for you, right? Happy birthday, Tsubasa!
Oh, right. I forgot. So much has happened today. It's been so long that I can't even remember the last time I celebrated my birthday.
Think about the troublesome things later. For now, let's try and have some fun.
What?
What? He's so soft. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing.
Thank you for saving me earlier. I'm glad that you said that I'm a person before I'm an heir.
Maybe I shouldn't have gotten involved. Sorry. Let's eat some cake. Does this mean I can like men too? I've opened a new door in my life, haven't I? I was happy that Tsubasa was happy, but I couldn't understand why I had hugged him. 1 week after his birthday, we were living together as usual. Maybe we were both conscious of the fact that we were living as if nothing had happened. But anyway, on this day I was wearing a costume and working part-time handing out balloons. Dang, it's hot. I think I'm gonna collapse. I've gotta earn a living though. Patience. Good work, Hinata. It's a little early, but you can go home now. Great. Thanks for the work. Thank gosh. I smell like sweat. I can't wait to go home and take a bath. Tsubasa said he was working his part-time job today, so maybe I'll make dinner for him. I hurried home. I'm home. Oh, my body feels sticky and uncomfortable. I'm gonna take a shower. What? He screamed like a girl! I walked in on you. Sorry, I thought you were working.
I was planning to, but the management at the company I work for seems to be having a tough time lately. They've been cutting back on my shifts, so they canceled on me at the last minute again today.
I'm all sweaty from work and I need to take a bath. Can you please get dressed and let me use the bathroom?
Okay.
I was taking a shower and trying to sort out my feelings. Is Tsubasa a woman? I can't believe she's trying to look like a man by pushing down her big breasts. Why would she do that? I assumed she was a man. I'm kind of relieved that she's a woman now, though. But was I in love with Tsubasa as a man? Which Tsubasa do I like? What am I thinking about? It doesn't matter whether she's a man or a woman. The fact that I unexpectedly hugged her must be proof that I like her. I'm sure it is. I had made up my mind. Tsubasa, I thought you were working today, so I figured I'd make dinner. It's nice for me to do it once in a while, right?
I'm sorry, Hinata. I've been deceiving you. As I'm sure you know by now, I'm a woman. There's a reason I've been living as a man. Will you listen to my explanation? I'm the only daughter of the president of Kagawa Enterprise. Because of this, I've almost been kidnapped a few times.
I've even had my life threatened. I decided that I was tired of living like that and figured out what I needed to do. I decided to live as a man, to protect myself. I chose to live my life as someone who had nothing to do with Kagawa Enterprise. I have no desire to take over a company because I'm not suited to being anyone's boss. The reason I'm studying in the agriculture department at university is that I want to work a job where I can lose myself in nature. I can't do that at my father's company.
You only live once, so I think you should do whatever you want to do.
Thank you, Hinata. Then I started sharing an apartment with you. I was very happy to live my daily life with you. I wanted to be loved by you as a woman, but I was worried that if you found out I was a woman, you would kick me out of here. So, I decided to just live by your side as a man. All of that doesn't change the fact that I was deceiving you. I'm sorry.
Actually, when I first met you, I felt strange. I wondered if you were really a man. If I had known that you were a woman, I think I would have told you that you couldn't move in. But then, after we had been living together for a while and I got to know you more, I began to fall in love with you, as a man. I was worried that I might be changing my sexual preference, but I couldn't imagine my life without you. So, I decided that it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. I'm in love with a person called Tsubasa. So, will you stay by my side for the rest of my life?
Yeah, I want to stay by your side, Hinata.
By the way, did you contact your father?
Yeah, he gave up on me in the end. As a business owner, he has no intention of giving me the company if I am unwilling to follow in his footsteps. I can't change the fact that I'm Kagawa's daughter, so I'll continue to act like a man when I'm not at home.
Tsubasa only lived as a woman inside of our apartment. She seemed to be very happy that she was only showing her true self to me. She has a difficult life due to circumstances with her family, but I want to protect her so that she can keep smiling like she is now, forever.
Oh, it's morning and it's raining? I'm already bored. I just finished a big job, so I guess I should take a break today. My name's Shota, and I'm 28 years old. I followed my late father's footsteps by opening a small car maintenance company.
Hello!
What's up, kid? Who are you? I had a lovely visitor early in the morning.
Fix my car!
I'm not sure I can. I only fix real cars.
Excuse me. My nephew just wandered in here.
It's okay. I was just in the middle of hearing his story.
Yuma, this isn't a place that fixes toy cars.
No! I want it fixed!
Don't be so selfish.
You know what? My miniature car doesn't drive straight. It's a treasure that my dad bought for me.
I see. Can you show me? I looked at the parts inside the miniature car and immediately knew what the problem was. The axle's bent. I can fix it.
Axel?
It's a quick repair. Don't worry.
Yay!
I'm sorry. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah, it's a simple repair. Is this your son? This car must be very important to him.
He's my nephew, my sister's son. She sometimes has to work on Sundays, so I'm taking care of him.
That must be tough.
His father passed away last year from an illness. This miniature car was his last birthday to Yuma.
I see. It's sad to think that something so precious is broken. I'll fix it as quickly as I can.
Yeah!
I'm sorry for the trouble. Thank you so much.
Hey, I've got money for you. Here! I saved it from my allowance. Please, take it and fix my car.
Wow, you saved a lot of money.
Is it enough? If it isn't, I'll also give you my beetle. His name is Gorumaru.
Don't worry, it's more than enough. Gorumaru's your friend the beetle, right? You have to take good care of him. I'll keep the car and fix it for you. Please write down your name and contact info so I can get in touch with you when I've finished repairing it.
I'm really sorry. Thank you so much.
Have a safe trip home. Oh man, that was a whirlwind. Ugh. Watch out! I instinctively ran in front of the kid and young woman and pushed them away just as I saw what was about to happen. My body flew into the air and landed with a strong thud. It was very painful. I immediately felt tremendous pain and my consciousness began to fade. 1 month after the accident.
Shota? Shota! You've regained consciousness. I'm gonna call the doctor.
It had been a few weeks since I regained consciousness. I had been able to have brief conversations and was able to move around on the bed a bit. I'm sorry if I'm mistaken, but are you the lady who came to fix the miniature car?
You remember me, don't you?
Are you a nurse here?
Yeah, I am. You were in an accident and have been unconscious for a month. I was so worried about you. If we hadn't gone to your shop that day, none of this would have ever happened.
Accident? Oh, I remember. I was...
When we left you the miniature car and were leaving your shop, a car skidded in the rain and was gonna hit us. You pushed us out of the way and the car hit you instead of us.
Oh. Were you and your nephew injured?
No. I'm so sorry for what happened.
It's fine. We're all alive, thank goodness. Your nephew must have been very shocked to have this happen right in front of him. Is he okay?
He started crying instantly and was emotionally unstable for a while, but he said he wanted to come see you when you got better.
That's good to hear. I was deeply relieved. Yuma and his mother came to visit me.
Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt anymore. I'm sorry I worried you. You were very surprised, right?
Yes.
Thank you for saving my son and my sister. I'm so sorry for what happened to you.
It was an instinctive reaction. I'm glad they're okay. Fortunately, it seems like with rehabilitation, I'll be good as new. Please, don't worry about me. Your name's Yuma, right? When I get better, I'll be sure to fix your miniature car for you. Can you wait until then?
Sure. Okay. Please get well soon.
Thanks. Yuma's smile encouraged me to work hard on my rehabilitation.
Shota, you're amazing. Please take your time with your rehabilitation, though. Don't overdo it.
Okay, thanks. Sana would find time in her day to come and cheer me up. I had seen her scolding her nephew when we first met. She had a wide range of emotions, but was generally very kind.
Shota, do I have something on my face? I'm embarrassed that you see me so much.
What? Sorry. No. That... I've never been able to recover as fast as I have without your help. I'll do my best to get better and reopen the store ASAP. I have some young clients waiting for me.
Do you mean Yuma? Please, take your time and think about your own health first.
Thanks. When I was about Yuma's age, I used to break my miniature cars and have the guy at the local toy store fix them for me while I cried. It was cool to see how skillfully he fixed them. I wanted to be just like him. The next thing I know, I'm a car mechanic. Boring, right?
No, I think that's a great life story.
You're a good nurse. You really connect with your patients. It's very admirable. I'm very grateful you're taking care of me like this. It's amazing.
Thank you for the compliment. I'm gonna keep working hard.
During my stay at the hospital, Sana and I grew closer while I was going through rehabilitation. I was single and my family was too busy to visit me often, so Sana took care of me. I'm sorry. You take care of me so much.
It's in my nature. I don't mind. I hope you find a wife who can take care of you soon.
Me too. Getting married is still a long way away. I don't even have a girlfriend yet.
How come? You're such a nice person.
What?
It's not easy to put your life on the line for a stranger. We'd only just met on the day of the accident. I don't think that's an easy decision to make.
Sana, you've been coming all the way here even on your days off lately, haven't you? I'm flattered, but I'm worried about your health. Are you getting enough rest? If you are, you can just ignore me. You don't think it's your fault that I'm in the hospital, do you?
No, I don't. I just want to... with you.
With me?
Never mind. I guess I'll go home for today now.
I felt lonely in the hospital room when Sana left. 3 months after I was hospitalized, I was discharged and resumed work the very next day. Hello. I've finished repairing your car. Can you please come to the store to collect it? I'll be waiting for you. That afternoon...
Hey, is it ready?
Oh, how are you? I'm sorry it took so long. Here you go.
Wow! It looks as good as when Dad gave it to me. Look, Mom! Auntie Sana, it works! It's like brand new!
I'm so happy for you. That's great. I'm happy for you, Yuma. Thank you so much, Shota.
I'm glad you're happy. I'm sorry it took such a long time.
Thank you!
Here's the invoice.
0? Hey, Mom, what does it mean? Mom? What's wrong? Are you crying? Auntie Sana's crying too!
Are you sure? It's free.
Don't worry about it. I was able to see the smile on your face. That's satisfaction enough for me.
So, you don't want my money in my beetle called Goromaru?
I got to see your smile, Yuma. Thank you. What's wrong, Sana?
Don't look at me.
What?
What?
Auntie Sana, what you doing?
Yuma, I've just remembered something. Let's go home.
Where are we going?
Just come with me.
Sana, they've both left. What's wrong?
I don't want the person I love to see my face crumpled up in tears like this.
Is it possible that the person you like is... me?
Yeah.
That incident led to me dating Sana. My birthday's coming up this week. I have a feeling it's gonna be a happy birthday. I'm as happy as I've ever been.
Takato! Sorry, I've got plans. Can you cover for me on cleaning duty? Am I gonna clean alone? This will take time. But I've got nothing to do until cram school, so it's okay. I'm Takato Sasaki, a second-year high school student. My only strength is my academic ability. I'm leading a plain and boring school life. Sure, I can do that. Thanks! You're a lifesaver!
Hold on.
Eek!
Don't pass off your responsibilities to others.
No, but I have something to do!
What kind of thing? Something fun?
Eek!
Seems like I hit the nail on the head. It's fine to have fun, but do what you need to do first. People like you make me really uncomfortable.
I'm sorry!
If you understand, then get to it right away.
Yes!
And Sasaki-kun?
Yes!
Being agreeable all the time isn't kindness. It's not good for him or for you. We're high school students, practically adults. You should understand that.
Yes!
Seriously.
She's Seina Sakuraba, the student council president from my class. To me, she seems like a superhuman with no weaknesses. But she has a very cool personality, which scares the other students. That's her only flaw. I'm scared of Sakuraba-san too. Hey, let's get this cleaning done quick and head home! Yeah. Well, I don't have many opportunities to interact with her in my mundane daily life, so it's not really a problem. That night, I was heading home after cram school. I managed to get a lot of studying done today. The cram school is definitely efficient for studying. Now, when I get home, I'll push myself a bit more. Yikes! Student Council President Sakuraba-san and I attend the same cram school.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is so awkward. It's okay when we are studying at the cram school because we don't interact, but it's problematic at times like this. I'm bad at dealing with silence. I have to find something to talk about. Anything. Until we get off this elevator. Neither Sakuraba-san nor I spoke, and the elevator was engulfed in silence. The weather was nice today, wasn't it?
Wasn't it cloudy today?
Oh, right, it was. I'm so bad at making conversation. I shouldn't have forced myself to talk. Silence would have been much better. Whoa! It's an earthquake!
Wait, what? The elevator stopped.
It's okay. Most elevators have what's called an automatic landing device. It should stop at the nearest floor so we can get out.
But the door isn't opening. Does that mean we can't get out?
That shouldn't be the case.
I bet this old building's elevator doesn't have an automatic landing device.
Then let's try to open the door manually. It won't open. No luck. We're completely trapped.
Well, it's not like we can help it now that this has happened. I'm not bothered by it. It's just a little stoppage, right? The idea of being trapped for hours only happens in movies. Help will come soon for sure. Yes, it's definitely coming.
Sakuraba-san is talking a lot today. While it may seem that being trapped in an elevator for a long period of time only happens in movies, there were a lot of such cases during major earthquakes. There were even instances where elevators fell and caused serious accidents.
Huh. Then, shouldn't we escape through the ceiling? There should be an emergency exit there.
That's something that only happens in movies. This elevator doesn't have an inspection hatch, so escaping through the ceiling is impossible.
What should we do?
She's completely different. She's panicking right now, so far from the calm and collected Seina. Is she really scared? But there must be some way to break through this situation. Ah!
What is it?
Sorry for shouting out of nowhere. I just remembered that today is the release day of a manga I was looking forward to.
This is not the time to think about that. We need to figure out how to escape from here.
My suspicion has turned into certainty. Sakuraba-san is truly scared of the situation. That's unexpected. Honestly, I'm confused by the situation too, but I have to stay calm and figure something out. That's all I can do, even if it's me. Anyway, the best thing I can do right now is to cheer up the frightened Sakuraba-san. It's gonna be okay, Sakuraba-san. Definitely. You know the saying, the game's not over until you give up? So, let's not give up and think about how we can get out of here together.
Sasuke-kun, I thought you were weak, but you're surprisingly reliable.
There was no need to call me weak.
But how? You said escaping through the ceiling is impossible, right?
We were trying to get out of here by our own strength, but in times like this, it's best to wait for help.
So we're just relying on luck?
No, there are various things we can try. I remembered something I saw on TV a long time ago. First, if we press all the floor buttons, there's a chance the elevator will stop somewhere. So let's press them. What are you doing?
I'm praying. Well, I'm perfectly fine and not scared at all. But being trapped here for a long time is a waste of time. I need to go home and review today's studies.
Pressing all the floor buttons didn't work. There was no response at all.
Well, it's a matter of possibility, so we can't help it. Thank you for trying that thoroughly. What about the emergency button? Shouldn't it connect us to the control center?
I tried that too, but it didn't connect. We're in trouble. Oh!
What is it this time?
Sorry. I remembered that I have my smartphone with me. I'll contact my family to come and rescue us.
Wait a minute, Sasuke-kun. You know it's prohibited to bring smartphones to school, right? Why did you bring it?
Now? You're saying that now? If we don't have our lives, we can't even obey school rules, right? Let's only think about survival now. You want to get out of here, don't you?
Of course I do! I guess my usual habits just slipped out.
Anyway, right now, we need to put our heads together and do our best.
Right!
I
What's wrong?
guess it's a problem with the network I'm using, but there's no signal.
I see. Can't be helped.
It's really getting to me. What should we do?
I'm thirsty, and it's hot.
Does this elevator have an emergency supply box? It should contain emergency food, drinking water, and equipment. But I guess it wouldn't be, in such an old elevator. Whoa! Are you kidding me? A blackout! The sound of my heartbeat seems like it could be heard by Sakuraba-san. It's not just fear of the dark, but I can feel Sakuraba-san's body heat, and it's making me nervous. Sakuraba-san, are you okay?
I'm sorry for surprising you by suddenly clinging onto you.
I was surprised, but we're out of options, aren't we?
Turn on your phone's flashlight.
The battery's only 20% left, but having light does make you feel calmer, right? So I'll put it in power saving mode.
It's a relief to have light. I'm not scared, okay?
I didn't say anything like that.
Your face says it. I'm the type of person who keeps the room bright when I sleep.
Well, it's not like we're gonna sleep here. Sakuraba-san, you're surprisingly human, aren't you?
Huh? So you didn't think of me as a human before?
That's not what I meant. Even though Sakuraba-san at school is perfect and flawless, now I feel a sense of humanity in your emotions. What am I saying in this situation? Anyway, maybe you don't have to push yourself anymore. Anyone would be scared in this situation.
I'm not scared at all. Oh no!
Speaking of which, it's way past your dinner time, isn't it? I have some chocolates with me. Just wait a moment. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're not gonna say, you know it's against school rules to bring sweets, right?
I don't care about that anymore. We should only think about survival, right?
I was just joking.
What am I doing? Even though I'm the student council president, I'm just being helped. Being the student council president is just a title, right? I've been helped by you, an ordinary student, so much. I've just been deluding myself that I'm a capable person. In the end, I'm not reliable at all. I'm not the kind of person who can preach arrogantly.
That's the first time I've heard Sakuraba-san complain.
Don't look so happy about it.
But you're always leading everyone as a model student, aren't you?
That's just because I feel I can do it.
In situations like this, the opinion of an ordinary student is more accurate than your subjective opinion. Sakuraba-san, you're a student council president who we can really rely on. It's a bit scary, though.
That last part was unnecessary.
Maybe it's okay to be helped in an emergency situation like this. Being helped is not a bad thing. Well, I don't know yet if I can be of help.
So, it's okay to be helped.
But in this situation, I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm really being helped by you. Oh! The phone's battery's dead!
Hey, can we stay like this a little longer?
Huh?
I'm actually a scaredy cat, so...
Okay, I understand. My heart is pounding, but ignore that. We don't have any light now, so we have no choice but to wait for help.
Okay, I think this is the first time I've shown such a weak side to someone other than my parents.
You have too few weaknesses. I don't have any great qualities.
That's not true. You were cool and very dependable. Hey, Sasuke-kun.
Yes. Ah, the
lights
lights
are
are back
back
on. I tried pressing the elevator button, and the elevator started moving.
Yay! It's working!
It's working! Phew! After a lot of difficulties, we were able to escape from the elevator safely.
I'm suddenly feeling embarrassed when I remember what happened in the elevator.
Yeah.
Sasuke-kun, thank you.
I'll walk you home, Sakuraba-san.
I'm sorry to trouble you when you're tired.
The next day, after school.
Sasuke-kun, let's go to the cram school together today.
Huh? Why?
And tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow too.
I think tomorrow is a day off.
You should be able to figure out what I mean. Let's go home together.
Oh, okay. After that, she and I held hands and went home. Well, that might still be a story for the future, or it might not. Right now, we're just trying to deal with the changes in our hearts.
Good morning, Genki.
Morning! Wow, you're radiant today!
Huh? What's radiant?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. It's Karen. She's too dazzling. I wish I could just say that, but I can't. It's been 2 months since I started high school. I, Genki Kamiya, am a freshman, and I can't help but look forward to going to school. That's because my seatmate is Karen Ikeda, the girl I've had a crush on since middle school. It's a nice day, isn't it?
Indeed.
Did you watch the 9 o'clock drama last night?
Yes, I did. It was quite heart-throbbing.
It was heart-throbbing, huh? Does Karen have someone who makes her heart throb? I really want to know, but if it turns out it's not me, I'll be heartbroken. So I don't ask.
Didn't you watch the drama, Genki?
Actually, I wanted to, but I was busy reviewing and previewing for the next periodic test. I don't want to lose to Karen no matter what.
Huh? I was the top scorer in the last periodic test. And you... were you second?
You'd count faster from the bottom up.
Is that so?
I just wanted to make a joke. You can laugh, you know.
You're funny. Genki is really funny.
You don't have to laugh that much. I really do want to compete academically with Karen, you know.
Sorry. Hey, do you remember we were in the same class in the first year of middle school, Genki?
Of course I remember.
So you remember. This is the first time we've had so much conversation, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Back then, I was so shy around girls that I barely talked to Karen. I feel like I've wasted my life.
So, when you said you feel like you've wasted your life, did you mean because of girls, or because of me?
I mean, with all girls.
I see.
I mean, specifically with Karen.
Really?
Yes, really. Ever since I've been talking more with Karen, I've been having this thought that maybe she has feelings for me too. I sense it in bits and pieces of her words. But maybe I'm just interpreting her actions and words in a way that suits me. But right now, things between me and Karen are going so well.
What's the matter? Lost in thought?
Oh, nothing. Hey, could you help me with a math problem I didn't understand?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Ever since Karen, with her angelic, gentle smile, became my seatmate, my feelings for her have been accelerating at a breakneck pace.
Which problem?
This one right here.
For this one, you use this formula in the textbook. So you see.
She's so close. Karen is right here beside me. How wonderful it would be if we were dating. But I am...
Hey, could you understand with my explanation?
Yeah. Shoot, I wasn't listening at all. In the future, I aim to confess to Karen. But for now, I plan to use our time sitting next to each other to showcase who I am. A few days later in the morning. Safe! I made it just in time!
Good morning. That was a close call, wasn't it?
I overslept.
what's the first class again?
Oh, something fell. What? A pregnancy test?
A pregnancy test? Why is it in my backpack?
Genki, why are you carrying this kind of thing? So, you're saying you already have a girlfriend that you're intimately involved with?
No, that's not it! I don't really understand either.
What? You don't understand? Does a pregnancy test just walk itself into your backpack? Do you think you're a magician? That's disrespectful to your girlfriend!
Why are you suddenly so angry? I don't have a girlfriend.
What? So you're saying you did that with someone who's not even your girlfriend? Genki, you're such a libertine! I can't believe it. It makes me lose faith in humanity. I wanted to have your baby.
What do you mean? We're not dating, right? Karen left the classroom. I tried to chase after Karen, but I lost sight of her on the way and had to return to the classroom. Karen did not come back. Where could she have gone? Maybe the infirmary? We were getting along so well. I absolutely don't want to be hated over something like this. I have to clear up the misunderstanding fast. But who put that pregnancy test in my backpack? Who could it be? Damn it!
Genki, we're in the middle of class!
In the end, I found out that Karen had left early due to feeling unwell. I couldn't concentrate at all during the day's lessons, thinking only about Karen and who put the pregnancy test in my backpack. The last time I opened my backpack was just past midnight yesterday. I was struggling with my math homework and it got late. I haven't opened it since then, which means from past midnight till school, I didn't open it. And this morning, I was running late and rushing, so it's hard to think a classmate pulled a prank. That leaves only one person who could have done it. Sis!
Hold on. At least knock first.
It was you, wasn't it? You put the pregnancy test in my backpack!
Did I get caught?
It's not about getting caught! I'm in a once-in-a-lifetime crisis here! Give me back my life! Oh.
So, what's the matter, little brother? You have a face like a fish on the brink of death.
My sister Akane Kamiya is 6 years older than me. She has a cheerful personality, but she's way too nosy, which is a big problem. It's usually annoying, but sometimes she gives useful advice, so I told her everything.
I see. So that happened. So, how do you feel when you found the test in your backpack?
How did I feel? Well, I was surprised and panicked. I even felt fear. Why would something that has nothing to do with me be in my backpack?
I see. And then? What did you plan to do about it?
I was trying to take out my textbook when the pregnancy test suddenly fell out right in front of the girl sitting next to me. I couldn't even hide it. Even though I said it wasn't mine, I think she misunderstood and now probably hates me. How are you going to make it up to me, sis? Even as a prank, this is going too far.
Thanks, it was helpful.
Huh? What do you mean?
Actually, my graduation thesis is about psychological insights into behavioral patterns caused by unexpected events. It's a research for a respectable thesis.
Can I punch her just once? What have you done? I'll put a curse on you!
Sorry, I'll go buy your favorite ice cream.
How old do you think I am?
I said I'm sorry! Wait, is that girl who sits next to you the one you like? Bingo, huh? So, my little brother has finally reached the age where he falls in love. That makes me feel even worse. I'll help you to make it up to her, to make sure you and that girl can be together.
It's too late now!
But you know, this could be a chance to bring you two closer together.
I think she totally hates me now, and just when things were going well with the girl I had a crush on. Wait, after she saw the pregnancy test, she cried, "I wanted to have your baby," right?
There's still a chance. She must like you. Otherwise, why would she react so much to a boy she doesn't care about having a pregnancy test? She would probably just think, ew, why? As your big sister, I'll go apologize to her.
But I don't know where she lives, and we didn't exchange contact info, and I'm completely at a loss. Plus, she left school early today. What if she doesn't come to school tomorrow?
The girl was seriously shocked. She probably thought you were taken by another girl. That's why we should clear up the misunderstanding quickly.
But to clear up that misunderstanding, I have to confess that I don't have a girlfriend and that I like Karen. I'm not sure I can do that well. I'm only filled with anxiety.
If it's too hard, I'll wait for her at the school gate after school and apologize.
The next day, Karen arrived in the classroom before I did. Good morning. About yesterday, I was also surprised and,
Could you not speak to me so casually?
Huh? Are you feeling better now? Karen, I wanted to explain about yesterday, but I can't do it in the classroom. So after school today, I'll be waiting on the rooftop. I'll be waiting, okay?
You're so annoying! Talking to you is unpleasant. Just seeing you is an eyesore. I don't want to talk to a stupid guy who's fooling around enough to carry around a pregnancy test.
No way! But I'll be waiting on the rooftop. Now my heart is completely broken. I might not be able to recover. After school that day, in the end, Karen didn't come to the rooftop.
I really should go apologize tomorrow.
But I think it might backfire right now. She's so stubborn and won't listen.
If that's the case, we have to be stubborn too. You have to say that you want to explain, so you'll be waiting on the rooftop every day, and actually wait there. Also, make sure to show concern for her well-being, compliment her, and generally show that you care.
The next morning. Good morning. I'll be waiting on the rooftop after school again today. Oh, you've tied your hair up today. It suits you. It suddenly started raining.
Umbrella.
Did you forget your umbrella? I have a folding one you can borrow. I have another one, so feel free to use it.
No, I don't need it.
But you'll catch a cold if you get wet.
Then, thank you.
In the end, Karen did not come to the rooftop after school that day. I decided it couldn't be helped since it was raining heavily. Where's Mom today?
She said she would be late from work, so I made dinner today. So, were you able to reconcile?
I feel like her attitude softened a bit, but it's still awkward.
I see.
But I will wait until she listens to me. That's all I can do. The next morning, I told Karen the same thing, that I'd be waiting for her on the rooftop after school.
Yes, understood.
You'll come?
Yes.
And then, after school... Karen!
I'm sorry!
It's okay, let's calm down for now. Suddenly, I was wrapped in her sweet and elegant smell. I was trying to keep my cool, but inside I was very flustered. To start from the conclusion, the pregnancy test was planted by my sister, who's a college student. Her thesis theme is psychological insights into behavioral patterns caused by unexpected events, and she experimented on me with an unexpected situation. She said she was sorry, and also said she would apologize to you in person.
Your sister?
And also, I really don't have a girlfriend. I've never had one. I have a crush, though. I've liked someone since middle school. At first, it was just admiration, but now I can clearly say that I like her. Ever since we became high school students and sat next to each other. The person I like is you, Karen. Since we've been sitting next to each other, I've been really happy to go to school every day. That's why I kept talking to you about trivial things.
I'm sorry. I thought you were dating another girl, and when I found out you were in a serious relationship, I was devastated. Back in the first year of junior high, I had a crush on you because you were kind and funny, but I couldn't even start a conversation with you. When we became high school students and ended up in the same class, and even sitting next to each other, I was able to talk to you. And then I realized, yes, I really like these kind and fun aspects of you, and I started to like you more and more.
So, we...
I'm so relieved.
You said something like, I wanted to have your baby. What was that about?
That was when my emotions were running high. I wanted to say that I wanted to be your girlfriend, but I misspoke and said something so bold. But that's how I feel, so it's not entirely wrong.
Is that so?
Were you surprised? I surprised myself by saying it, but one day that day will come, right? If we're dating.
Well, that's true. But having a baby is impossible right now.
Oh, Genki, you're so naughty.
That's my line. I was surprised by Karen, who had an inner side that was completely different from her appearance. But I was happy to become mutually in love.
The fireworks are beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
I want to watch these fireworks with you next year. And the year after that, too. With you, Kazuki.
Wait, you're too close.
Actually, I've always liked you, Kazuki. So make me your girlfriend.
Are you sure you want me?
It's you that I want. Can we kiss?
Yeah. Whoa! It's perfect! Just perfect! I finished the best ending! I'm Kazuki Kato, a first-year high schooler who's good with computers and introverted. I've just finished creating my own romance game. The heroine of the game is modeled after Miharu Sakayanagi, who's in my class. Well, it's actually her, not just modeled after her. She's known as the most popular girl at school, and she looks just as cute in the game. And in the game, I'm a bit cooler and quite popular. Unfortunately, reality is far from the game. Morning, Miharu!
Good morning!
You're the cutest in the world again today!
You're so flippant. What's up?
Nothing. If only I were outgoing, able to throw around jokes easily. Can't I even say good morning? While Miharu is loved by everyone, I'm just air. I guess I really am only suited for in-game romance. I ended up immersing myself even deeper in the game world. After school. It's gone! My computer is gone! Where is it? Where?
Are you looking for this?
Why do you have my computer? Give it back!
Isn't it my line to ask why? I saw your exam results.
God, don't just barge into my room!
I came to collect the trash. You were just ignoring the overflowing trash bin. I happened to see the crumpled test paper that was thrown away. Good! Your computer is confiscated until you get a decent score on your exam.
Don't be ridiculous! That computer is more important to me than my life!
Oh, so it's okay if I tell your father about this, right?
Yes, I'm sorry. Unable to argue back with the terrifying figure of my father used as a shield. Life is cruel. Just when I was scared of real-world romance and sought refuge in the game world, this interruption happens. But I won't give up. There are still aspects to modify in my romance game with Miharu Sakayanagi. It's insane to leave that and study for the exams. And so, to get back to my game development, I went to the school's computer room after school. Yes! No one's here! Even though my computer was confiscated, the game data is stored on this USB! I can study for the term exam when it gets closer. Before that, I'll finish the story with Miharu. What are you drinking, Miharu?
It's a secret. Hey, Kazuki, close your eyes.
Why?
Just do it quickly.
Oh!
Guess what drink it is?
This is an indirect kiss.
Never mind that. Just try it.
Is it okay? In real life, if we had an indirect kiss, I probably wouldn't even be able to taste the juice. What a great scene. Now I just need to make some minor adjustments.
Wow, that's amazing. She looks just like me.
Miharu!
Don't react like you've just seen a ghost.
Yes, I'm sorry.
But I wonder if the real me is cuter. Don't you think so, Kazuki?
Of course I think so. By the way, Miharu, why are you here? Is something wrong for you to be in the computer room alone?
Actually, I failed my Information A subject and I need to retake the exam. I'm really bad at studying information subjects. I don't understand computers at all. I thought if I study alone while Googling, since my friends also struggle with computers, I might be able to manage. So I came here. More importantly, show me that game again.
That game? What are you talking about?
It's no use playing dumb. I saw it with my own eyes. The heroine's name was mine, and the character design looked just like me. Even the uniform is the same as this high school's.
Wow. I can't think of any excuse. If it were just the character design resembling Miharu, I could have just lied. But the name is the same, so there's no excuse. If she finds out that I enjoy talking to her in the game world because I can't talk to her in real life, she will definitely find it creepy.
I think I understand the situation.
She must definitely think I'm creepy.
So, if you grant my wish, I'll pretend I didn't see anything. So, will you grant my wish?
I wonder if it's something I can do.
It's fine. Teach me how to use a computer. I absolutely want to pass the retake of Information A.
That's my area of expertise, so I think I can manage.
Great! Then let's meet in the computer room after school every day until the retake exam.
The sudden crisis started moving in an unexpected direction. And so, the lessons with Miharu began the next day. I'm alone with Miharu. I'm so nervous. Miharu is silently reviewing the textbook questions.
I made a mistake.
If you slide down, everything will be reflected.
I see. There is such an efficient method. It's like magic.
The test mainly covers functions, so if you remember the functions, I think it's good to remember tricks like this one. For example, if you want to go to the bottom of a table, you don't have to keep scrolling. You can press the control key and the downward arrow to go down. This is called a shortcut key, and it can improve your work efficiency.
I thought you were quiet, Kazuki, but you talk quite a lot.
When it comes to computers, I tend to.
Kazuki, you look lively when you talk passionately about something you like.
This is pretty much all I have.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful? Me? That's too kind, thank you. Receiving the greatest compliment of my life, I felt on top of the world. The after-school lessons continued even after that.
I'm tired.
The retake exam is finally tomorrow.
That's right.
Please eat this chocolate if you'd like.
It says, hang in there, it will surely be okay. I just wanted something sweet. It makes me happy.
I hope you pass your makeup test.
Thank you, you're really kind.
Kind? No, I'm just ordinary.
But what about your chocolate? I feel a bit... It's unfair if I'm the only one eating.
I have mine too. Actually, I have a lot more in my bag. I have plenty, so please eat some too, Miharu. We then ate the chocolates together in the room after school.
Delicious. I feel like I can do my best tomorrow.
I'm glad. Even though it's chocolate, I can't taste anything. Pull yourself together, me! I'm frozen like a broken robot!
Studying computers is surprisingly fun, isn't it? It's thanks to you, Kazuki, that I feel this way.
Nah, not at all. I hope your makeup test goes well tomorrow.
Yeah. You're really kind and nice. I didn't know because we haven't talked much until now.
I'm not good at talking to people, especially girls.
Am I also difficult to talk to?
No, that's not it.
Then, can we talk again sometime? Can we exchange contact information?
My contact information?
Yeah, is that okay?
No, that's not it.
From now on, we can talk more.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's because I've been directly involved with Miharu for a while, but I stopped playing the game I was so passionately making. I could say the words I could never say before, and just for a moment, I was able to look her in the eye and talk. I felt my own growth in the real world. And a few days later, a message came on my phone from Miharu that she passed the makeup test successfully. What? Can you come with me to buy a computer this weekend? Does this mean a date? It might be creepy to call it a date on my own, but I chose to meet alone with Miharu, the most popular girl at school, on the weekend. Then, on the day off, we finished choosing Miharu's computer.
I'm glad I asked you to come with me, Kazuki. Choosing was hard with so many types. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, want to take a break at the food court? I'm thirsty. You helped me with the makeup test, and you also accompanied me to buy a computer. So, I'll treat you.
A date at the food court. It's getting closer to the game I'm creating. Careful, careful! If I let my guard down, I might start gritting. Then I'll take you up on your offer. What are you drinking, Miharu?
Secret! Hey, Kazuki, close your eyes.
Huh? Why?
Just do it. Close your eyes, quickly.
Uh,
Guess what drink this is?
This is an indirect kiss.
Just try it.
Is it okay? What a coincidence, just like the scenario of the game. As I was drinking Miharu's drink, I couldn't help but think. The fact that Miharu wanted to exchange contact information with me, at the very least, she must have some positive feelings for me. Normally, she and I wouldn't have interacted. And Miharu allowed me to have an indirect kiss with her. This could mean she's interested in me, right? Is it okay to progress our relationship rapidly, just like in the game world? I, who am cowardly in the real world, can't do that. I have to observe the situation. Don't rush. The status quo is good enough.
Hey, are you lost in thought? Did you figure out what drink this is?
Orange juice.
Correct.
Why is she not flustered by the indirect kiss? Is it because I'm too immature? Or is it because she's okay with it if it's me?
Hey, laptops are quite light, aren't they?
Right, the computer. Speaking of the computer, the initial setup is a bit tricky, so I'll do it here now. It might take some time. Is that okay?
You'll do that much for me? I have time.
I want to do it. I can't always be a coward. My life has been full of regrets. I've always justified my lack of courage by saying that I'm an introvert and that I'm not cool enough. I can't express my feelings directly, but there is something even I can do. After a while. Sorry for the wait. The initial setup is complete.
Thank you.
When you get home, I'd like you to look at the document file on the desktop.
What's in it?
Please look at it when you get home. After that, we walked to the station together and parted ways.
Huh? What?
I really wanted to tell you directly, but unfortunately, I don't have the courage. Instead of leaving my thoughts in a smartphone message, I decided to leave them in a file on the computer that connected me and Miharu. I've always liked you, Miharu. Or rather, I still like you. I'm sure I'll continue to like you. I don't think we can date because we're not in balance. So at least give me a reason to stay connected with you through this computer. If you ever have trouble with your computer, I will always be there to help. I will always accompany you on shopping trips. Please continue to have a relationship with me.
This is just like Kazuki. He's always so clumsy and kind, shy and timid. He taught me how to use the computer with all his might. I don't need a reason to keep our relationship going. After all, I want to stay with him.
The next day.
I knew you'd be here.
Miharu.
When it comes to you and me, this is the place, right? I saw the document file.
I'm sorry, it wasn't like me.
Can you stop doing that? Can you stop apologizing like that? Can you stop asking for a reason to keep our relationship from such a humble position? Your idea that we can't balance each other is just your imagination. You like me and I like you. That's equality. I'm still slow at typing and I might send the wrong file, so I'll say it directly. I've fallen for you, Kazuki. So, like in the game, I really want us to get even closer. There are still many dating spots in the game you created, right? Let's go to all of them together.
Are you sure you want to do it with me?
I want to do it with Kazuki.
In my game, Miharu tries to kiss me next.
Is that so? Should we do it now?
I think it would be better to do it in a more romantic place next time. I can't believe how audacious I am. In the real world, you kiss after confirming each other's feelings. Next time, in a romantic place, I'll tell her directly. I like Miharu. Hey Manga Room fans! It's your voice actor for today's Awkward Boy Kazuki here. Just call me Spiffy. I just wanted to give you all a really big thank you for all your support, and for watching our videos here on Manga Room. Everyone works really hard to make something fun for you all, and your enjoyment means the world to us. I also wanted to give a big thank you to our team, all the voice actors, the writers, the video makers, and the artists who make these stories so much fun. Thanks, everyone!